this is a tripartite genocide. There's three main players. The United States has provided the majority of the arms, the British have provided the majority of the intelligence, and the Israelis have got it done. So it's very, very incumbent on us that we, shame, exactly. It's incumbent on us that we keep raising this issue, even though, well, we don't know, the genocide's not stopped, but the severe part of it seems to have stopped for the moment. And we can't down tools now. We have to push further, because the ministers who ordered the spy flights, the ministers who ordered the spy team, which is inside Israel, maybe still now, they need to be prosecuted like the Israelis. They are participants, and we need to push that. There's never been a better time to right this historical wrong, because when Cyprus won independence in 1960 from Britain, it never actually was made independent, because Britain retained 3% of that island and turned it into massive military and intelligence installations. The reason the Brits have got away with it in some way is because people don't know about it. A lot of people in Britain don't know about it. People know about it in Cyprus. They're mobilized in Cyprus, and there's a demonstration at RAF at Kratiri now at the same time as this one. RAF at Kratiri was turned into the main international hub for getting weapons, spies, logistical equipment to Israel. And this was all done under the radar. We did a lot of work at Declassified revealing that. We still don't know, though. This is a very important point. We're still scratching the surface about what RAF at Kratiri did during the genocide in terms of its role, because we managed to use different mechanisms to get information, but the real stuff, for example, the massive transport flights which were going daily after October 7th when the genocide started, we still don't know what on those. The British government says medical supplies, and you're sort of like, why do you need 50 massive C-17s and A400s to take medical supplies? But we need to know what were on those, and we also need to know what they were doing with the intelligence. So in December, they started flying daily spy flights over Gaza from RAF at Kratiri. Sometimes they did it twice a day, sometimes they did it 3 times a day, and they were over Gaza for 5 hours collecting intelligence, which they said was being given to Israel. At Kratiri is the central node that they do to dominate the Middle East, and I'm talking about the regular bombing of Yemen, which has happened over the past year. A lot of those flights have gone from RAF at Kratiri, Typhoon fighter jets, the British, bombing Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. All those countries are victims of these these military and intelligence colonies, and they need to be removed. Now's the time. The momentum's there, and this is the start. This is the start of the campaign, and it's brilliant that CODEPINK have picked this up, because, as I say, they want to keep it as low level as possible. They don't want people to know about it, and we need to smash that silence, that conspiracy of silence, and make sure the colonies on Cyprus are shut down, make sure the Anglo-American Empire is not able to dominate and destroy the Middle East, and make sure we can live in a world based on peace and justice. Thanks very much.